أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام أشرف المرسلين وكاتب النبيين أحمد مجتبى عبدي قاسمي محمد مصطفى عليه الطيبين الطاهرين صلى الله عليك يا سيدي يا مولاي يا رسول الله صلى الله عليك يا سيدي يا مولاي يا عبد الله يا رحمة الله وسيا ويا بابا نجاة الأمة فليت نكون معكم سادتي فنفوذ فوض عظيم إنا لله وإنا عليه راجعون صلى الله What lesson have we learned, or can we learn, for the event of Karbala, or the event that has came before the tragedy? You know, when we analyze the station in which Adam alayhi salam and Hawa was in, the paradise, we start to think that this paradise was such a beautiful place. Because when we imagine what is paradise, we think of something that is really lush, with beautiful maybe grass and nice beautiful trees and all types of fruits and vegetables. But we think of something that is so peaceful, like a garden. This is what we think about. But we also think that Adam and Hawa had probably no problems when they was in this garden. But once they was taken or removed from this garden and placed on the earth, that has changed. We find that once they was on this earth, this is when the hardship and turmoil began. We find that the human beings from the very beginning, once they are a fetus and they are in the womb of their mother, and as they go through different stages throughout the pregnancy, that the fetus go through some type of struggle, all the way up until they are born and they are what? Adolescents. Then once they become adults, this is the time when the most hardship occurs. Because when you're young, you don't really have too much hardship. But when you become an adult, you start to realize the difficulties of this world. And then we start to realize Allah Ta'ala places us in a place that is full of turmoil. But the first thing in which we say is that this hardship, why are we going through this hardship? It should not be me, it should be someone else, right? This is what happens a lot of times. But we must realize exactly what Amir Mu'mineen Ali alayhi salam said about hardships is actually a a blessing. We have to be honest and think. Throughout all hardships, we get to learn. We learn. If there wasn't some type of sickness or plague, then we would never be able to get the cure from that. So through that hardship, we see that it's good. This is mostly what happened, right? Through the hardship. We go through this hardship, the first thing we think is that this is too difficult for us. I cannot bear the burden of going through this. But all actuality, Allah has actually put a burden upon you that you actually can handle. But wait a minute, you actually can handle more than which Allah has put on you. Because He put no burden in which you cannot bear upon yourself. Just think about it. Every burden or hardship in which we have been through, has it really been that difficult? Maybe at that moment, yes. But as time goes on and you endure, it becomes easy until it is no more. Until there's no more. Well, the problem is that we think that ease is first and then hardship. But all actuality, hardship is first and then ease. For إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. We say wherever there is a stress, once again there is ease. Again, whenever there is a stress, there is ease. So we find that the stress comes and then ease. Inshallah. That's what happens, right? This always happens to me. Don't worry about it. So we find that the stress comes before the ease, and that we can actually handle more burdens than with which we actually go through. We find that when we go through these things, we think it's the end of the world. They say, oh my gosh, oh Lord, why did you put this on me? I cannot bear this. It is the end of the world. But all actuality, no. What happens is that once you go through it, you come out with a lesson. We have to know that everything is a test, and every test there is always a solution for us to bear through it and pass. Right? We see in school, right? After a whole semester of learning, what do? They test you. Whenever you learn something, what they do, they test you to see how well you understand, how much you can endure. But not only that, you as believers, you have to know that we are going to be tested. Allah said, do man think to be left alone or say he believed without being tested? I tested those before you to see who was real and who was false. This is what Allah says. Do we think that we'll be left alone or saying we just believe? Like it's just going to say, oh, I believe in Allah and not go through any type of turmoil that's going to actually test our iman or our faith. We think we could just go through and our faith would never be disrupted for a moment to make us stronger, right? But think about it. This is what makes you stronger through these difficulties. They put your faith, you put your faith on a test. And what happens is that you come out much stronger, right? This is what happens, isn't it? You know, a lot of times when we think of tests, we said like previously, why me? When we look at the prophets of Allah, they all went through some type of hardship. Have you ever seen any prophet of Allah that did not go through a hardship? Or any saint that did not go through any hardship? They all went through some type of hardship or difficulties. So if they go through a hardship or difficulty, what makes you think that we are immune from that? We are not immune for it. No, not at all. I remember reading sometimes when you find people that go through hardships, they have some type of disabilities, and they all, they think like something's wrong, but in actuality, these people get blessed by Allah each other at the end, they go through their hardship. Like, I was looking at, I think it was a documentary, and there was a woman, she had no arms, was born with no arms, and she had like the best personality I've ever seen in my life. She was able to cook, clean, she had love in her life, all these things, but she had no arms. And then I turned to my wife, I said, look, here it is, this lady, she had no arms, had this type of difficulty of no arms, you can't touch nothing, you're never able to touch or feel anything. And she's happy, but yet we have all our limbs, we're able to see, we're able to talk, we're able to walk, we're able to get up in the morning with no type of illnesses or diseases or whatever it may be, but yet we are so unhappy. But the person who born with this difficulty is so happy. So what's wrong with us? And maybe the way we think it is not correct, right? Maybe we should look at the hardship with a smile and endure. We find that some of the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, they used to think that if they did not get tested, that something was wrong. They felt out of favor in Allah's eyes if they did not get tested. But on the other hand, when we don't get tested, we say, hey, this is a good day. It's like I heard a joke with Muhammad said. He said, if you come out the house and you don't get stones thrown at you, you got to consider this a good day. It's almost like that. So we have to think about that. And not because we get tested because we do something wrong. A lot of times we think that, oh, if I'm getting tested, I have fell out of favor in the sight of Allah Subhanahu. Allah Subhanahu hates me. This is why He's testing me. Oh, is something wrong with my iman? I must have committed a sin. This is why Allah Subhanahu He tested me. Is that true? No, it's not true. Just think of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam. Did he sin? Did he do any wrong? Allah Subhanahu took away his sons in his health. He did not commit any sin. But yet the people, they felt that, oh, how can somebody that's favored by Allah Subhanahu be able to that's favored by Allah Subhanahu go through some type of thing like this, some type of hardship? Why would Allah Subhanahu take his children in his health? He's favored by Allah. He had to commit a sin. And this is what people think. Even till this day, you see that same thing when people go through difficulties. The first thing that comes in our mind is, oh man, he or she must have did something and lost favor in Allah's eyes. And this is why Allah Subhanahu is putting this person through this type of hardship. We think this ourselves, right? Yes, we do. We cannot sit here and say we don't. Because we do think like this. You have to look at how when Prophet Ayub alayhi salam, he told his wife when she was complaining, he said, how long that we have goodness? He said 70 years. He said, how long have we been going through this? Allah Subhanahu had put him through goodness for 70 years, but through hardship was only 7 years. But what it is that we concentrate on a small amount of hardship and forget about the long time of benefit that we had. Why is that? She even forgot that for 70 years they enjoyed all the muslahah, the benefits in which Allah Subhanahu has given them. It's almost like the concept of, oh, I understand you gave me all that you did, all that you have throughout the years, but what are you doing for me now type concept. It's almost like that, right? So he explained to her, there's a short time, we have to be patient. And what happened after 7 years, 7 months, 7 days, 7 hours, Allah Subhanahu had healed this one man from all that tragedy of the illness that he had. To show That you must be patient and have patience and endure because eventually that ease will come after that hardship. Right? Not only that, we have to also be patient with people that's going through the hardships and these difficulties. Not to turn our back on them at all. Because what happens is that when people go through hardships and difficulties, we tend to turn our back on them and forget all about them. Oh, we give them time, they'll be okay. You know, we have obligations with each other. We can't turn our backs on each other. When we're going through hardship and difficulties, we need each other. We are one community of brothers and sisters, not to turn on one another. Not only that, when we see also another prophet that did not sin, but Allah tested him also. It was that prophet of Yaqub. What did Prophet Yaqub do? He did not do nothing. But what happened is that he lost his son. They said that he cried so much until he became blind. Did he commit any sin? Did he sin at all? No. After a while, Allah gave him the cure so he would be able to get his sight back. Oh, we look at the test of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We find that Rasulullah been tested from the beginning. Lost his father, lost his mother, lost his uncle, his grandfather lost his uncle. All these tests. Throughout the prophecy of Rasulullah, but yet he held firm. He went through the hardship. Did Rasulullah sin? No, we find that the closer we get to Allah Jalla, the more Allah will what? Test us. The higher our faith gets, the more Allah Jalla will test us. To give us more and more strength. To be able to endure more and more. First thing people say, oh, wait a minute, hold on, Allah, slow down. What you mean? The more faith you get, the more iman, you get more and more tested. Let me stop for a minute. Let me just be happy with this, where I'm at right now, so I can mellow out at this type of being tested. I can deal with this, right? This is how we thinking. Like, wait a minute, I'm gonna slow down. This is it. Woo! The thing is this, we need these tests because there are rewards in these tests. Just like how when you get a test when you're in grade school, they put a star on your paper, you get a star or a check, whatever it is. Allah He gives you rewards for these things. It's not like you're going to be left without reward for going through these things and enduring. Allah will give you reward. We should know that if you have hardship or any type of, not fatal, but illnesses that plague you in this world, Allah will give you blessings in the hereafter for the hardship in which you go through here. I remember being in Iran, right? I used to see people come to the shrine of Rasulullah for prayer. They could barely walk. You know, they got helmets on their head, their bodies twisted, all types of stuff. Feet all messed up. And they will still come and pray to Allah Jalla. Even through this hardship. You can see them on Tuesday for doing Tawasul. There. Even though they had these difficulties of even standing up, moving their arms or whatever it is, they still enduring and still trying to get closer to Allah Jalla. With no problems. It's a beautiful thing. Shalom. Salam Muhammadin wa You know that if we look at the difficulties, first thing we always ask Allah to remove those difficulties from us. We find in Riwayah that they say when a believer pray to Allah and ask to remove these difficulties, He said, Allah, he said, I will remove these difficulties if you want, but if you but knew, you will endure. If you but knew, you will endure through these hardships. If you but knew. That means there's something on the other end of that rainbow that's very great for us. It is something that if you endure, it's going to be something you're going to say, MashaAllah, Shukran Allah. You'll thank Allah. So I'm so happy to go through this. Not only that, we find in another riwayah that they said that if a believer knew the benefits of going through hardship, that they will want their bodies cut into pieces with scissors until the last day of this earth. Now imagine your body being cut in scissors. Now that has to be excruciating, right? I get a little paper cut, I cry like a baby, right? But scissors until the end. If you but knew the benefits, that you would be willing to go through these type of pain, excruciating pain, to be able to get that reward from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. For Him not to remove these hardships. But we have to look at them as not as a problem, because this is what we do. We look at them as a problem. We look at them as a problem. Well, actuality, not a problem. And we should ask Allah to bring more difficulties for us. I know I probably lost the whole congregation saying this. Well, I don't know about this idea. This is not a good idea. Can you talk about what you were talking about yesterday? Right? Just think, one time a person, he invited Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He invited him over to his house to eat. So Rasulullah, he went over to his house, and he said Rasulullah was looking, and the guy had like a hen, and he was on the wall. And the hen laid an egg, and the egg fell on the nail and just rolled off. But the way that the hadith said, Rasulullah was like bobbled, like, wait a minute. The egg landed on a nail and just fell off. The first thing we would say is like, something is wrong here. So Rasulullah said, I saw that this happened, how was that? Now the way the hadith was like, he's like, Wallahi, I never take a loss. I'm talking, it was like real arrogance for real, Wallahi, I never take a loss. Rasulullah like, what? Everyone takes losses. It was so bad that Rasulullah got up, did not eat, and left this person's house. Because he said, because everybody go through hardship. And that if you do not go through some type of hardship, there's something wrong. Rasulullah, he didn't eat. I would at least ate. I would at least ate and then left. Rasulullah, no, because he felt that something was wrong with this. Like this wasn't correct. That this person did never go through some type of hardship. Or never any loss. We see that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in the Quran, He said that we're going to take loss. He's going to test us with lives and livestock and family, all these things. And for Him to say He don't lose none of this, I would probably be scared as well. I think all of us might be like, wait a minute, something's not right here. Because at the end of the day, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, He definitely say He's going to test us. And we can't avoid that. We can't avoid it. So how should we look at this? As a blessing. To go through hardship as a blessing. Not as a burden. We never looked at it from this perspective. That even though we might have read the Quran since we was little kids, and Allah constantly tells us about the things in which He's going to put us through, the tests, and all the examples of all the prophets, how they got tested. I remember, right? It was a story of this one prophet named Jurgis. I don't know if anybody ever heard of Jurgis. Jurgis is like translated like Georges or something. Jurgis, prophet, man, they think, the Christians think Esau came back. This guy came back 3 times, right? I'm talking about, it was crazy as that. The king, every time he killed them, he came back 3 times, right? And the king just didn't realize, like, this guy must be from Allah. He just kept on killing them, and he kept on coming back. They say that the king threw hot smoke down his throat, killed him. He died, he came back. Another time he had him smashed, right, to pieces, and he came back, right? And it was, I forget the other time, but the prophet died, got killed 3 times from this guy, and he never came and like accepted the religion. But you see that the hardship of this prophet that he did, that even though he kept on getting killed, and going through that hardship, he kept on going back and dealing with it. Like, man, I think after the first time he would have died, I'd accepted whatever he was giving, like, mashallah. And now you gonna smash him, to squeeze, like smash him, and he come back. This guy's prophet of Allah. But he went through a hardship, a difficulties. But he kept on going and giving, trying to give his message. He didn't give up. So this shows us that when we go through these hardships and these difficulties, we should not give up. We should endure. Because we know eventually Allah is going to remove this from us. It's going to be moved. It's going to be ease. Allah promised us this. Difficulties and ease. Difficulties and ease. He did not say you will go through these hardships forever. He said difficulties and ease. As our learning experience to make us stronger and better people. This is what's going to happen. Right? So if any of us are going through any type of thing, please do not get upset and think something is wrong with you. This is the test in which Allah subhanahu placed upon us. Even though some hardships we do put on ourselves, we're not going to lie. There are some difficulties that man do put upon himself. There's some hardships in which we do put upon ourselves. But we're talking about the ones in which Allah said, for those who believe, the difficulties in which He's going to put upon us to make us better believers. This is the one we're talking about, this one. Not those other ones. So if you're going through these difficulties or any hardship, don't feel saddened at all. We're told in the riwayah that when we go through hardship, do not even hit our legs like this. Don't hit like this. Don't hit our legs out of despair. Do not feel despair when you go through these hardships. Do not be upset that Allah is putting you through these hardships. Because these hardships come from the beginning. Everyone went through these hardships. As we see from Prophet Adam alayhi salam, all the way to Khatam al-Nabi alayhi salam, all the way to our first Imam al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, all the way down. And even the saints that came that was around and they went through hardship. So we too are going to go through these hardships. So we think that we can avoid these hardships? No, not at all. They're coming towards us if they not have yet come already. So we need to be strong and endure through these things because Allah Jalla, He will remove the clouds eventually and it will be sun rain at us or rain upon us. Right? Not to be in despair at all. You know, we see that even though Imam Hussein alayhi salam, he knew that he was going to be martyred from these people. The Imam never showed any despair. He faced his hardship with no problem. You see that throughout the history, right? It was no problem. There was one companion of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. His name was Habib ibn Mazahir. Habib ibn Mazahir, he actually grew up with the Imam. They was around the same age. When Imam Ali alayhi salam, he made the primary place, Kufa, for the Islamic government, Habib also came there with Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So what happened was that they said that Habib, he ended up staying there in Kufa. He became a revered citizen, as they said, of this town. So they said that during the time when he was there, that Kufa was shut down. They was not letting anybody in or out. And that they was giving rumors that, oh, Imam Hussein alayhi salam, that he is in Medina, and Yazid, al-Bilahi, is actually protecting him there, and he's fine. It was trying to put this type of propaganda out. But Habibi was trying to find out the truth. We see on certain days, as the tragedy was going on, every day Zainab would come and see that more and more of soldiers will come to the camp of the opposition, of the people that wanted to kill the Imam. So Zainab, she went to her brother Hussein, she said, Ya Akhi, why every day that there's more and more people, what do they want? The Imam, he said to her, he said that these people want to kill me. She said, do you have anyone that can come and help? As we think about this, she said, oh, we are only 72 people where there are thousands of people. We see that here that the Imam, he knew that he is going through hardship, but he looked it in the eyes and kept on going forward. He did not ask, oh Lord, why me? Why should you put it on me but put it on someone else? He did not hit his leg in the spear, but he knew that amongst all the people, the prophets, and those who are like prophet, when it comes down spirituality, go through these type of difficulties where the people are turned on them at times. We see that every time that the Imam tried to send a letter into Kufa to try to tell the people, his main person, his main messenger got killed. They said that his main messenger, when they finally caught him, they gagged him and hung him and threw him off the roof 3 times. The Imam, he tried to go, he sent someone at the nighttime to go and reach Habib. They said that this person, he had to go over the wall of Kufa to reach Habib. And when he reached Habib, he was with his family, his wife and his child eating. And when this messenger gave the letter to Habib from Imam Hussein alayhi salam, the first thing in which he did was kiss the letter. Now Habib is trying to think, how can I get towards my Imam now? Because now he must help him through this hardship. He told his servants to go out and take the animals outside of the town. And if they ask, tell them that we are grazing or want to graze for the animals so they can eat. So Habib's plan was, he said that when the people started to pray dua, he went out of the town because no one was able to see him because they was too busy praying. So he went towards Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and the Imam was so happy to see him because he was a childhood friend of the Imam. But he saw Habib, and how he embraced him. First they named, Zainab told to send salams to Habib. He said, how is it a blessing to get such greetings for the children of Fatima? See that Habib, he went to help his childhood friend when he is in need, going through difficulties. And Habib, he went and he fought with the Imam. He fought until he get martyred, but when he died in the hands of the Imam. He said he wished he had done more. And he wondered why would the people would actually kill the one whose whose grandfather or father name they always said in the Lord. Because remember, Rasulullah, to this day we say, Ashhadu Muhammad or Rasulullah. So how can they kill the grandson, son of Rasulullah without any problems or thinking about it? We see that when Habib got martyred, the Imam, he went towards Habib and he put his head in his hands, and where the Habib died in the arms of his Imam, wishing that he would be able to do more, have killed more. He sacrificed his life for the Imam. He saw that the Imam was going through the hardship, and he went and escaped the town just to help. He did not care that he himself would go through difficulties or trying to get out of town that was guarded by many troops. But his focus was to help Imam Hussein alayhi salam, to come to his aid, to sacrifice his life for him, to endure all type of pain and difficulties, because he knew that whatever he had went through or difficulty that he had went through at that moment, it would only last at that time. That the difficulties would only last a small amount of time. That the pain will only last for a small amount of time. But the rewards for going through this will last for eternity. We look at that same thing. Hardships are the keys to the rewards. When you go through the hardship, you get the keys to the rewards. And we see that this is how the Imam, he endured these hardships and looked it in the face and went towards these hardships. Because he realized what Allah says, do you think you be left alone by saying you believe and not be tested? I tested those before you to see who was real, who was false. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَالْعَاصِينَ الْإِنسَانَ لَا يَقُولُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ وَصَلِّ عَلَى مُحَمَّدٍ وَآلِهِ الطَّاهِرِينَ. Ya Hussein, 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 Ya Hussein,